What's up, guys? I'm doing my NBA mock draft. So it is March. Crazy things happen in high school basketball. Crazy things happening in college as AJ DeBonson and BYU, man, coming back and beating Texas Tech. I mean, I was watching that game a little bit, and I decided to turn on something else because BYU was down by like 18, 20 points, and they came back and won that game by 84-79. So there's something like that. So congrats to them, BYU, an underrated team going into March Madness. The SEC tournament starts on Wednesday with Kentucky and LSU. So first up is going to be the Kings. There's a lot of people you can go here, but they just need a guy that can take over the game. And a lot of people going Galen Peterson. I think it's a pick between three people for the number 1 pick. Peterson, the Banster, or the Bonster, whatever you want to call him, Boozer, Cam Boozer. Boozer is 6'9", and he can play anywhere on the court. Peterson, I would put him 1, but his health issues. The thing is, he'll play 25, 29 minutes and still drop 30 almost. So that's what I like about him. But the Kings, I mean, their depth chart right now is at the point guard. They really do need someone. Small forward, they really do need someone. I just feel like the Banster would take over the game more. He's just fit to be a king, I feel like. So AJ DeBanster is going number 1 to the Kings. A freshman, 6'9". Next is the Indiana Pacers. Now, you could go Peterson or Boozer. I mean, you go Wilson. You can really just go anybody. As I'm going off ESPN's on Fanspo, shout out to Fanspo for this amazing NBA lottery, NBA picks. So now with Tyrese Halliburton, man, him and Darren Peterson will just be electric in that backcourt. So I just feel like him and Peterson will be electric. So Peterson's going to go number 2 to the Pacers. Next, the third pick, Brooklyn Nets. This is just obvious. I mean, you have at power forward, your best power forward is Danny Wolf. So, with Danny Wolf, this is the perfect pick. It's the perfect guy, Cam Boozer. So, next up is the Washington Wizards. And the Wizards. Their point guard, this team could be scary next year. I mean, here's your potential starting lineup. Trae Young at the 1. Trey Johnson at the 2. Keyshawn George at the 3, or Will Riley, whatever you want to call it. Power forward Anthony Davis, and then center Alex Sarr. That's just scary. And I mean, as Trae Young's getting older, and you don't really have a backup to him, but at the same time, you also need shooting guard. I just feel like this is a pick where a guy could just rise up. Nate Mint. The thing is about Nate Mint, with this gruesome leg injury he had that they was to Alabama, I still think he's going to bounce back, and Nate Mint is going number 4 to the Wizards. Next is the Jazz. Now, the Jazz, all they really need, they have Keontae George. And Keontae George and a guy like Michael Brown or Darius Acuff. I just feel Michael Brown is the most fit player for the NBA in this draft class. He has the athleticism, he has the shot. His jump shot is just so key. It's just so good. Michael Brown is going to go here at 5. Now, Next is gonna be the Hawks. Point guard. Point guard center is their biggest need. Glaring need for center. Because you have 6'9" Okenge Okongwu. And if you can grab a guy like Chris Sinak or Caleb Wilson is a guy that can shoot. Sinak, decent shooting. And he's 1 inch taller, 6'11". Caleb Wilson's 6'10". I just feel like Caleb Wilson, he's a better pick. Caleb Wilson's a better pick. So Caleb Wilson is going to go 6 to the Atlanta Hawks. Next, the Mavericks. Man, they got Cooper Flag and Kyrie. With Kyrie, they need a backup, and they have Ryan Nembhard, but they really need a good backup. So this is where my boy Darius Acuff goes. Acuff out of Arkansas is going, man, he's electric. Him and Cooper Flag, imagine that duo on the court after Kyrie retires. That's going to be amazing. Next is going to be the Grizzlies with the 8th pick. And the Grizzlies, man, they really have no one to back up at center. But at the same time, who's your small? You have Cedric Coward at small forward. Who do you have to back that up? That's why I'm getting a guy by the name of Koa Pete from Arizona, who hasn't been the most exciting, but he can score the ball when you need him to. A freshman, 6'8". Next is going to be the Bulls. And the Bulls, I just feel like they have so many point guards. And the perfect pick for them, I feel like, is going to be either small forward or center. And as small forward, you have so many guys you can pick. But the guy I'm going for is Dame Sarr. The freshman out of Duke, who's 6'8", but he plays like he's a power forward. No, sorry, he plays like he's a guard, but he's a small forward. Next is the Bucks. As they have Miles Turner at center, but I just feel like they can do better. They can draft a guy I think he's, remember Kamon Malawach from last year's draft from Duke, the freshman who went to the Phoenix Suns. Remember him. The guy that's on Duke right now, he's 6'11", 1 inch smaller than Malawach. This is Patrick Gumba. I like him here to the Bucks. Pair home with Giannis. Now, Trailblazers. Dame, Holiday, Sharp, Kamara Grant, and Rob Williams, and Donovan Clingan. Really? I think you just need a power forward. I think this is where Chris Sinak's fall ends. So Chris Sinak's going to go here. Next, with the Thunder, they like shooting, right? They like shooting so much that they went out and got Jared McCain. So why wouldn't you just get more shooting? And if you're looking just to get more shooting, but you also maybe need a little bit of size, why don't you go Yaxel Lindenborg? Go to the Thunder. Next, the Hornets. The hottest team in basketball right now. Hornets, one of my favorite teams right now. Colin Knippel, favorite for Rookie of the Year. And their glaring need right now, they got Musa Diabate, and Kalkbrenner. But I just feel like you need some depth at the center. So I feel like this is where a guy that hasn't really, I've only played him, he's played 3 or 4 games for Kentucky. Jaden Quaintance is going to go to 13 here. Sophomore. Next, it's going to be the Spurs. And man, that would be the best team in basketball right now. I think they are. I mean, I feel like you need a guy at power forward. I mean, you have everything, and you just don't really have the best guy at power forward. So this is where, out of Florida, Thomas Houck is going to go. Now the Warriors, my team. What do I think we need? A center. A center, a center, a center. Everything else is good. We just need a guy that can rebound. And a guy that can shoot the ball and muscle his way in there to score. And a guy that could start for us. Could it be Alex Condon? Could it be Ade Mara? So many guys that could go. But the guy who I feel like he's tall, he can play really good. I like Alex Condon, the guy who can rebound the ball really well and can shoot really well. Alex Condon, I'm going to go here from the Florida Gators. Next, OKC. They need a guy that can really score the ball really well. That's why I have Kingston Flemings going here. A freshman. Next, Heat. What they need, I feel like, get a power forward. That's really all you're asking if you're a fan of the Miami Heat. Just get a power forward for Pete's sakes. That's Kareem Lopez out of New Zealand. 18 years old. Now, next up is the Grizzlies. I picked them Koa Pete. And now, backup center. Let's go Haynes to Steinbach. A freshman, 19 years old. 19th pick is going to be the Toronto Raptors. If I'm the Toronto Raptors, I'm going LeBron Philon. I don't care what anybody says. I'm going LeBron Philon. 20th pick, hold it. I picked them Jaden Quaitmans. Now, what I'm going to pick them is a guy who I don't know why he isn't higher on this board, is Braden Burris. He dropped 31 points last night for Arizona. Got the win by 10 over Colorado. People could say he might be better than Koa Pete. Just saying. Lakers, right now, all you're asking for is a backup to Luka. And that's why Bennett Stokes is perfect, the senior from Iowa. Next, 22nd pick is the Nuggets. All you're asking is for Cameron Johnson to be really good, first of all. Second of all, a good just shooting guard or a good backup point guard. So that's why they have Tonda Yesufera. He could declare. He's a freshman, but I think he might be transferring. So I don't know if I should pick him, but Braylon Mullins is a freshman. I'm pretty sure he's declaring. So I do like him or Isaiah Evans, and I just feel like Mullins is better at UConn. UConn actually lost yesterday. Shoot, who was it? Anyways, they lost yesterday, and it was as they're just falling off right now. Anyways, next we got the Hawks. Pick them Caleb Wilson. And now, this is where I feel you need to go like guard. This is where I like Isaiah Evans. Next is going to be the Pistons. And Eichlin will hide at center. So I'm going to reach just a little bit and go Ade Mara out of Michigan. 7'3". A little more size on that team. Now, next is going to be the 76ers. Says they need point guard, and I agree with that. So Dash Daniels from Melbourne is going to go here. 18 years old. Now, 26th pick. Going to have the Knicks. And the Knicks are just looking for a center, man. I mean, Karl-Anthony Towns is power forward, and you have Mitchell Robinson at center. I mean, you're looking for a center, so just going to go Zuby Ejiofor out of St. John's. Next is the Celtics. As Jason Tatum, glad he came back. What we're looking for now is maybe a point guard or like that. So that's why I'm going to go with Tahad Pettiford out of Auburn. Next, Timberwolves says they need power forward and small forward badly, and I like that small forward, is you have Jaden McDaniels to get a backup to him. And just because it says it on here, I'm going to go ahead and pick Tonde Yesufano, just because he declared on here, it says. So, he's going to go. Now, next to the Cavs. Now, it says they're severe for center, and I do agree with that, because Jared Allen need a backup to him. So, this is where 6'8" Joseph Tugler goes from Houston. He plays big. He plays bigger than he actually is. If you've watched Houston this season. I have. The Mavericks, like I said, I drafted Acuff last time. Now, but a guy that's down by injuries, JT Toppin. I feel like that he's going to declare and he's going to be really good. As that was the last pick of the draft. As I think it went real well. That was my NBA mock draft 1.0. Keep God first in your heart, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.